This is Jumpers with Zola.
Is around the corner.
Can I tell you something extremely strange?
Yes.
And I read this a good 10 years back. Uguti, the kind of guitars that they play in America and around the world was Spanish influenced.
Yeah.
And the South Africans improved it.
Yes.
And then only after the South Africans improved it, that kind of music then ended up worldwide.
Yeah.
And that music specifically comes from Selaelo's neighborhood.
Wow.
Because what they did is they used to clamp.
I knew everything until the neighborhood part.
Yeah. They used to clamp the guitar.
Yeah.
So that to make it sound sharper.
Yeah.
And they started playing the guitar extremely fast.
Yeah.
With the fingers. And then later on, that became the music that got known worldwide as what you call Spanish music.
Yes, Spanish music,
yeah,
acoustic.
But it was influenced when they were here in South Africa, and the South Africans in his neighborhood were playing like that, and then it went out into the world as a conquista. But there's a specific South African influence
in that, and it comes from the clamp,
because the South Africans got the guitar and they did something crazy with it.
So you come from that type of musical background.
This is about 100, 200 years back.
No wonder your music is intense.
Look, the African music in general is very intense, and especially if you can go to the traditional styles of playing music, or even if in a traditional setup, I would listen to the rhythms.
Yeah.
Those rhythms are so complex that I feel the academia of higher learning, your universities in this country, have not yet absorbed how advanced that music is.
This is true.
It's too advanced.
So, Gahle, you are the Beethoven of the guitar.
No,
in essence.
I'm not. You
just didn't need to break your hands.
There are people who play the instrumental, the stringed traditional instrument called dipela, which was another instrument that was imported into South Africa by the Germans and the Jews, I think.
Yeah.
That instrument, the Pedi-speaking people, for instance, they changed its tuning to suit their own way of singing in terms of their scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's very fast paced.
And then instead of playing it the way those people played it, they put it flat on the ground and started playing it as if by a wire. And it's very advanced. It's a very advanced way of playing. Even now, the younger generation of our younger generation, there's no one who plays that instrument.
Yeah.
Unless we find some old man somewhere who still.
Yeah.
And we listen to the overtones, and then you start. You start hearing so many things. He might be playing even one string instrument, but how he would be playing with the tones of his mouth.
Do you know what happens? Basically, when the colonizers came into Africa and into India, they found instruments that were played there. You know what? There are African violins and there are Indian violins.
Yes.
And they changed them, and they made them what now you know as those instruments.
Yeah.
Nama flute and everything. But those are things that they basically borrowed from the continent.
Yeah. And took them that side and
they just put more holes in them, and they budget to do other things with them, and they borrowed them. That is why when you have Australian Aborigine players,
yes,
you have African players,
yes,
you have Indian players, and they have to go into an orchestra kind of a situation. The orchestra has to follow them.
Because they can
Because our instruments are not made in a factory. They are handmade. Not one drum, not one bira sounds like the other.
Only on Massive Metro.